Just a moment, please. Yeah, everybody see my sharing?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Yeah, the Sambor Prei Kuk, yeah, we have been registered to be the World Heritage in 2017, yeah, by the section of 43 at Croatia city. And just a moment, I want to, okay. So let me start my content. Yeah, first is I want to say about the general Sambor Prei Kuk history. Second, about history of previous research. Third, about the current research and conservation work. Fourth, about heritage living, thinkable and unthinkable around the Sambor Prei Kuk site. Fifth, community-based tourism, the community for conservation and development at Sambor Prei Kuk. Sixth, we talking about the training program. And seven, we showing about our preparation of the donation document of Sambor Prei Kuk, yeah, to the World UNESCO Center. Yeah, as yeah, in morning section, Mr. who from present from Vietnam already present about the local side of the Phé Vietnam ancient Champa. Our Cambodian country, it's nearby in the ancient time. This is one map, Silk Road during the 500 years AD. Yeah, it's about beginning of 6th century. Cambodia is among of Southeast Asia in Indochina. Yeah, that we have the main influence from Indian on the west side, and also we have influence by the trade road from China in the northern part. Yeah, and in this location, we have been.
Excuse me, Professor, we can't hear you.
Okay. I don't know. I have actually speech off. Okay, and through this connecting with the Silk Road, there are many alternative influence by the especially we got the influence from India by the culture and also the religion. Yeah, and also we have got influence from China by the trade, and also some we got the document record that remain in China about Cambodian mosque. Yeah. This is a Cambodian map, yeah, and the location of Sambor Prei Kuk is almost in the middle of recent Cambodia country. So during the Chenla period, the location of Isanapura is the city of Sambor, ancient 6th, 7th century at the nomination site. Yeah, of Sambor Prei Kuk. So at that time, this based on the map by the the map, David, from the research of the the transition of the territory during the period of the history. At first, the kingdom of the Cambodia is start from the 1st century during the Funon period. Yes, that this is the green highlight was the ancient Funan Empire. And later from the late 6th and beginning of 7th century, we have Chenla Empire, that start this blue surrounding. And the main capital city, it was in Isanapura, that was far from the Mekong Delta, but connected by the Tonle Sap Lake and connect to the city by the stream of Stan. This is I want to briefly about the Sambor Prei Kuk history. The Sambor Prei Kuk is ancient capital city of Chenla in 6th-7th century period. Was identified as Isanapura, the city of King Isanavaramman I, a former vassal of Funan Kingdom, that one of the first states in Southeast Asia. But its gradual gain its power, and eventually King Phisutthilaksana Mahendravarman, the Chenla associate of independence, have been conquered the kingdom of Funan in the early 7th century. The main archaeological feature in the city are 3 groups, and most of them have been found by King Isanavaramman I, the son of the King Phisutthilaksana. Many decorative details in Khmer architecture and sculpture are classified as Sambor Prei Kuk style. This kingdom was the lead state and comprised the whole Cambodia proper. Moreover, several succession of king reign may maintain this monument as their capital city. Century following by that of Janyam first period of history of Chenla. The kingdom's second half of the 7th century as the dark period in the period of Chenla. According to the Chinese record, in the 8th century, the country, the Chenla, was divided into land and water Chenla. History, however, the trace again the success of Janyam II, who found the new policy that began in 9th century. Decorative detail part of Prasat Tao in the Sambor Prei Kuk area are similar to remain belong to the period of the King Janyam II. Here is some landscape of Sambor Prei Kuk archaeological group. We have from the air photo, we got this ancient mode of the Isanapura. We have the group of the temple, and we have causeway, 2 causeway, from the north group and the south group connect to the Sangsan River. That river connect to the Tonle Sap, and Tonle Sap Lake connect to the sea through the Tonle Mekong and Tonle Basa. Furthermore, some inscription of in Prasat Sambor in like we have in North group is mean the group we have many group, and the North group is most older than other. Are dated in 10th century under reign of the King Janyam II, and the Robong group is located in about 2 kilometers northward from the main area. I would like summarize some in this period. The Sambor Prei Kuk was established during the late 6th century, and the North group is the most older than other group. We have South and at center, and also the Robong group. But later, during the Angkor period, the king from Angkor still Sanskrit still keep the place as the important city for their ancestor. So they back and continue for the religion or as the state apart from Angkor, and they come to some restoration, make an extension work or renovation work. Yeah. Second, I would like to say about the archaeological remain feature. Yeah, the remain feature at Sambor Prei Kuk are distinct distribution, the vast area, more than 4 in the north-south direction and 6 kilo east-west direction, where it presently contains 7 village group of the monument and can be large divided into the 2 group in the 2 different area. Yeah, the area of eastern group temple and the western city are delineated by Okrukai stream. The western city area was surrounded by the 3 side moat and the earthen rampa, open the eastern side and the 3 side of kilometer. More than 50 temple complex inside the city zone. Yeah, and was a square city surrounded by the moat. A lot of historic called artifact pond and as well as many historical dye and channel and confirmed as around the site. Sorry. Yeah, according to the Chinese record in the Chenla period, 7th century, in this sorry, this is city area. Yeah, in the city area, through the Chinese record, exists. Yeah, that wrote said that there are 20,000 household living inside the city. And as the previous I have been say, we have at the eastern part we have a group of monument, and at the western part we have a city they call Isanapura. So inside the city we have 50 more than 50 mount that previous it was the temple, the Sanskrit temple also. And we see surrounding outside the city, there are many artificial pond. Yeah, and we have a canal and we have a stream of Tonle Sap. So these 2 parts of the from the eastern part connect to the we can see a port of ferry to the main temple in eastern part, connect by the moat. Yeah, and the city, between the city and the temple zone, we have a cut by the stream of Okrukai. Yeah. So here is I want like to say about the architecture feature. The main temple in Sambor Prei Kuk area mostly built by brick, and ornament by the sandstone, and some it's based on the laterite stone. Actually, it was now we remain the standing visible temple, about 60 temple. According to our research, that it was the old among oldest among the Southeast Asia. For the inside the city zone, we do some excavation research. We found some the remain. It was the raised people living since from 5th century. Yeah. And this is some of the architectural figure of the elevation by taking some survey from the previous till the present, and the plan of the temple. Okay, so this is some plan tape of the Sambor Prei Kuk architectural design. We have a square, rectangular, and octagonal. Yeah, especially octagonal shape is be found, yeah, first in Sambor Prei Kuk. At the same time that it also only found in Sambor Prei Kuk in among Southeast Asia country. Yeah. Sorry. Here's some art of curving. The present of a civilization of the Sambor Prei Kuk style. Yeah, we call flying palace. It was curved on the brick wall and carving by another layer by stucco and curve again. So we call it flying palace is yeah, because it some miniature animal support this palace. Yeah. This is also our decorative lintel that be installed in the entrance of the doorway. So this some curving on the we found in the most temple. Once again, I a little bit want to say more about some sculpture that got influence from Hellenist art. Yeah, that far away from kingdom of Chenla Empire. Yeah, so it's maybe some foreigner, and visitor from the outside to visit the city during the Chenla period. Yes, so this also the decorative, in the doorway, especially this in later period in beginning of 9th century, that under the reign of Janyam II, that who established the new kingdom in Angkor area. So he come back and build a group of the temple we call Prasata or central. Sorry. This is the masterpiece of a statue that remain now. These three statues exhibit in the National Museum Phnom Penh, and this one is in 10th century. Yeah, during the king of Raja Rajendra Varman II, who come back to Sambor Prei Kuk and install a new statue now in Gime Museum. Yeah, I would like to brief on the previous research. Yeah, how we know about the Sambor Prei Kuk. Yeah, in 1890. Yeah, the French scholar Armand de Clerc. Yeah, he first visit to the Sambor Prei Kuk area, and he contributes this map. Yeah, and first, he report, and the second, La Jonquelle. He came from 1900, and after Jean Moret, and from the 1911 to 1925, the Henri Pamonche he conduct many survey, yeah, at the site of the Sambor Prei Kuk, and followed by the Vito Colobel, and the last is Bernard Philippe Groyer. Yeah, this is past recognition of the Sambor Prei Kuk. This map is contributed by the Henri Pamonche. Yeah, and in the 1960, Bernard Philippe Roger, he start some excavation between the group of Sambor and the group of Tao, and we found some many artifacts and evidence of living, and but his excavation work and report. In the third, I would like to so about the current research and conservation work. We start the conservation research work by cooperate with the Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts, and we also conduct some conservation activity and development for tourism activity. So our main research, it's mainly on urban planning, architectural, art history, geomorphology, epigraphy, botanic, restoration, anthropology, and archaeology. This is some activity that we have been conduct. From the 1998. And also we based on the inscription document and some ethnography, through the previous study by French scholar. Based on the to making the map, because in the 19th century, by the map by Pamonche, it's still successful, and later through our research, we based on the air photograph that taking in 1992, and then we do investigate to the site to identify and it distributes to the map to be a map. And this is air photograph that we take from the Mekong committee, and we to put together and to be recognized the site. This is temple zone, the city zone and the temple zone at the west eastern side, after we take about 5 years, and we come create this map in 2004. And later 10 years later, before we prepared our nomination, the document for the World Heritage, we have a chance to get a LiDAR scan cooperate by with the Sydney University, by our government. So it's 10 years later that can be finally clear about the archaeological under earth. So this is some our LiDAR. We just want to show about the feature of the geography. Yes, I would like to show some detail about the Sambor Prei Kuk temple group. We divide by 3 groups: North group, we numbering by N. Yeah, and the south group we numbering by S. Yeah, and also they have their own name. Like south we call Prasat Jipuan, at the north because Prasat Sambor, and the central we numbering by C. Yeah, and have its name Prasat Tao. So this is Prasat Jipuan, in the central tower of this Jipuan group. Yeah, we have another group of Prasat Robong Romir, and at Prasat Robong Romir there are also another two group. We call this Robong Romir group and this Prasat Srei Kruplek group. Yeah, most of this the group of the Robong Romir, we found that like L5 is the most oldest, yeah, and the main old inscription during the 6th century, yeah, and this Robong Romir group is mostly in Angkor period. And also we have another in southern part. Actually, it was unclear the function, but maybe hospital. Yeah, during the 13th century. We come to our conservation project. Yeah, we have been established the conservation project by cooperate between the University of Waseda from Japan. Yeah, that direct by Professor Takeshi Nakagawa, and with our Cambodian government, Ministry of Culture and Fine Art, and provincial Department of Culture and Fine Art. For the conservation, we also cooperate with other departments as our connecting for development and also for the conservation work. During our project, yeah, we start from the 2001, and we do some technical research support and cooperate with JSA, JACP, conservation workshop at National Museum. For the development tourism, we cooperate with GTZ or GIZ and Lok Baitong NGO and local community and Department of Tourism. This is main structure of the Northern group, where the project of Sambor Prei Kuk conservation project take place to be main for the research and also for the preservation work. Yeah, we conduct like architectural survey. Yeah, by doing some measurement, drawing plan, and we also taking 3D scan. Yeah, cooperate with the Japanese university. Sorry. Yeah, and for the archaeological survey, yeah, we conduct the long train survey in the Sambor Prei Kuk Sambor group. Yeah. So there are many structure cover underground. Yeah. So this is we start our history of survey, archaeological survey. Yeah, this is a causeway connect with the main group of North group to the between the North group to the causeway connect to the river. For the conservation work, yeah, we start to conduct some measurement, experimentation, how to preserve this brick temple. For conservation work, as the Sambor Prei Kuk located in the thick jungle. Yeah, we call Prei is mean jungle. Yeah, Kuk is mean temple. So there yeah, vegetation and very thick forest. Yeah, so we need some maintenance to weeding and cutting the dangerous tree. Yeah, and also we make a clearance. We do cooperate with the local community. Yeah, that time was support by the World Food Program for the labor. And we conduct some temporary support to the dangerous part. We try to make a clearance and reconstruct, the pedestal inside the temple, and also we can do some connecting work between the broken element. Actually, in the 1970, during the Vietnam War, there are many B-52 bomb, scattered around the Sambor Prei Kuk area. Yeah, so especially the most collapse of the temple, as like the period of the construction, and also by looted of the people, and also by the war, by the bomb, and also by the civil war. So we try to preserve and arrange the place for the people, and reconstruct the element that we can done in the the initial period. So this is some our activity. Yeah, it was the pedestal. It was looted, and then we reconstruct and rearrange.
Anh vô tề cả anh nó chắc cho đà qua trong mồm cho cả file anh mình.
For the conservation work, we start to first of all we choose one mound, small mound. Actually, the most temple we invest.
Anh trong thôi. Mình cô tăng từ sao ơi mình.
Sorry, some disturbance. សូមបងប្អូនបិទไมค์បងប្អូន
ខូចទៅ
សូមបងប្អូនចូលសូមបងប្អូនបិទไมค์ Sorry, some student disturb. Sorry. Okay. So we choose one small mound that name N41 tower. So you can recognize that it was a mound, but after you make a clearance, we make a clearance, and then we found architectural feature like this. So it most in our record inventory record, there are 92 during our listed out in our nomination dossier, but recently we found another 40 added in the previous list. So our temple is almost 400, more than 400 temple, but was it was remained standing only 60. Yeah, other is become a mound like that. So after we make a clearance and to be preserve the temple structure, so we conduct the conservation work. Yeah. So by we have many option and what our increase to keep the authenticity of the temple itself, and we can some place we can be dismantled, or we can only enforcement to the of the structure at the same place, yeah, without dismantle. So this is some our activity, and you can see this maybe new brick that we make a new brick to be cover for the waterproof, yeah, or for the support the structure. But we use the falling down the original brick that we don't know the function, no curving, and we try to use it on the outside of the wall or outside where that we can be see, yeah. But inside we support by the new brick. So continue to our main temple in the Sambor group. Yeah, this is 4 open direction temple we call N1 tower. Yeah. At first, before the 2001, the temple was collapsed. Yeah, even like from the old document of FAO by French scholar, they also see some structure collapse. So it's almost 1 century after we take another research. Yeah. So we have many steps to make a clearance. This doesn't call like excavation. We make a clearance. We just collect the collapse soil, then break from the top and surrounding, and make a clearance around. And after in 2008, yeah, we take another step to the original terrace. Yeah. So this is our some at the first stage, and after we take a clearance, and we found some object that yeah have been burned in the terrace, on the terrace. Like this is a lintel of Sambor Prei Kuk style and colonnade. Yeah. And after we make a clearance and we start the conservation work. Yeah. So after we made a clearance, we found that one side of the entrance was dismantled in the ancient time, and then we reconstruct, yeah, by find the following step and take it back, yeah, for the staircase. And before we do some conservation work or restoration work, we need to do documentation. Yeah, this is another part, the main we conduct the restoration work. In this part from the eastern entrance of the N1 tower, this was not a big mound of structure. Slide it going to sliding down, yeah, like this shape. Yeah, this is our documentary, and we do this mounter and do by layer and layer. Yeah, so after we make a take it one layer by one layer and do numbering. Yeah, we make a numbering on each block, and then we uh, uh, to reconnect in reinforce for it, because we keep each element as an important material to be replaced. If there are broken, become a small part that we cannot use it back, we decide to install a new, but the old brick from its temple. So this is our conservation before and after. Sorry. This is our drawing before and after. Yes, this is a four phase. Yeah. After, and some it's still not yet in process, and it taking this picture. We also conduct some 3D scan, yeah, to record the structure. Yeah. I would like continue to another content like about the heritage, living heritage and thinkable and unthinkable around the Sambor Prei Kuk site. So as you see, there are remain, there are custom and some performance of traditional from the Pui ethnic and also local belief. Yeah, they still remain around the Sambor Prei Kuk. This is some ceremony that perform connect very closely between community, the village around the site, and to the temple. So we have two main ceremony a year. First, next, for example, like the harvest. After we harvest season, during the February, yeah, every February they conduct we call nectar. Nectar is the ancestor, how say, thankful to the ancestor. And beginning of raining season on May, around May, yeah, they perform another clouding ceremony, yeah, connecting with the yeah, for the raining coming farming season. Yeah, so they do for ceremony like this ceremony. Yeah. So this is connecting with the raining season. Yeah. So actually, they take the mood, yeah, from the temple here, yeah, and they put on the head of the children, yeah, to protect them from the lightning, or during the rainy season there are accidents, some yeah, from the nature, and they keep like the spirit of the rice at the rice field and also bring to their house. And another concept, yeah, it's also near the site also. They lay out the chroma, the scarf, as they are represent like the paddy field, yeah, and then they spread the crop for each, yeah, who receive the crop. It's believe the incoming crop season will be earn more fruitful for the crop, yeah. And also we see that the community very close belief to the temple, yeah. Yeah, after that we go to the concerning with the tourist development. As we have a temple, as we have a community, so we need to develop through the our culture heritage side. So we try to make some exhibition to be worldwide for the among the Cambodian people during 2002. Most people, they don't know where is Sambor Prei Kuk, Prasat Sambor Prei Kuk, and we cooperate with UNESCO, Ministry of Culture and Fine Art. We conduct a photo exhibition, and we conduct several conference meeting to establish, to support the conservation work and to support the community based tourism. Yeah, as a Sambor Prei Kuk in the middle of the country, if the tourists come from the Phnom Penh or enter from Angkor Wat, they can go through past the Sambor Prei Kuk and Previhir, and other side. So this is our destination, the target for develop our community. So this is some local. We try to support the local to establish the community by invite relative organization, authority, provincial authority. And what is we can be support the community-based tourism. We try to train by doing some craft and to be a local product for to sell for tourists. So we also try to open the shop to for the community in 2006, and after in 2014 under the support of ADB, they construct the community center, craft center. So this is some activity, and how our conservation of the heritage site to be connected for tourist development. Yes, of course, it's very important. Connecting, evenly the people around the site or also from other province come to make some ceremony at the site, and also the tourists, after we do arrange the site proper, the tourists and also the local, they can understand how the monument, how the history that have been buried inside the ground. So we do some replica. This statue was in National Museum Phnom Penh, and we try to put it back to the original place to bring back all the the people believe that have the symbol of the nectar, which now we call the nectar, the gods. We got the symbol. And also to support the community, we conduct like local guide training. So this is local guide training. I've been cooperate with some organization and the local and our project. So another thing is for understand about the culture awareness. So Waseda University have been conduct several workshops and training program through under the cooperation of Ministry of Culture and Fine Art and Waseda University. So we also do exchange culture and also research among the local students and also the student from Japan. And also we conduct some training program for the Cambodian architectural archaeological student, and also some volunteer activity for the preservation work. Yes, also we share our research and our finding evidence to the local to cooperate for cooperate to preserve or conserve the heritage site among the local. Yeah, so we try to gather the people after we do some research, and then this is a pond that fish pond, but we found constantly the evidence of the artifact, and then we conduct the test pit excavation, and we show to the village that underground there are objects, so we don't allow them to dig down for make a plantation or build a house, a concrete house. Yeah, so make them understand about the value underground. Yeah, this is a kind of our training program. Yeah, archaeological and architectural. Yeah, during the year. And this is inauguration ceremony after we complete the restoration work at Prasat and Buan Tower. So for the next, yeah, I would like to say about the preparing nomination document for Sambor Prei Kuk to the UNESCO World Heritage Center. So yeah, what our process for the World Heritage registration? Yeah. Yeah, step one, we have to create tentative list. Yeah. So Sambor Prei Kuk was in the tentative list since 1992. Yeah. Second step, we have to prepare the registration application document. Yeah. Third, the consultant organization, yeah, by ICOMOS expert, yeah, come and some document they have advisory, and we have to submit from our state party. Step four, yeah, the consultation, yeah, organization, and submit the value and recommendation document to the secretary. Submit them to the World Heritage Committee and the state party. Yeah, we have they have period, and they adjust session and clarification from the state party. Yeah, step fifth, we the World Heritage Committee. Yeah, they make the annual meeting, and yeah, they clarify, yeah, if our property it was should be subscribed. Yeah. So looking to the how to identify or subscribe the World Heritage. So there are 6 criteria for the thinkable heritage, and 4 criteria for natural heritage. So as the criteria have been how say limited to each property. Yeah. First, they have to present the OUV, the outstanding universal value. So there are 6 items here. Yeah. So I don't need to read. So I go through to the another table. This is represent cultural criteria. Cultural criteria, there are 6. And have been studied adjust 2002, 2005. And for the nature is 4. So this is our activity to prepare the document and be gathering the expert and also the advisory from UNESCO, from ad hoc, from the national UNESCO Cambodian and represent UNESCO in Cambodia. At first, we have established our royal degree in 2003. For the property of Sambor Prei Kuk. Include the city area and also the temple area. But it was we need some implementation. So during the 2014, we do adjusting the nomination zone. So as so in this map. So the UNESCO score have been designed by taking 3 criteria for the Sambor Prei Kuk. So criteria number 2, criteria number 3, and criteria number 6. So criteria number 2, it the Sambor Prei Kuk architectural and artistic style of the temple zone of Ishanapura as exemplified in the layout, architectural form, and sculpture reflect on the 186 brick temple with the sandstone detailing present dividing convergence also spirit and technical influence between Hindu cult predominantly from Indian and Persia, an element of Animism and Buddhism, which become the model spread to other part of the region, and evenly lead to the crystallization of the unique Khmer style of the Angkor period. So this is criteria 3. So this is concerning to the temple zone, especially the ancient Ishanapura. I not need to read, but I want you to know that this site is located during the Chenla Kingdom. It in the period between late of 6th to early century. This is category criteria 6. So we was luckily that we have been declared as a World Heritage Site in the 2017. This is some activity that ICOMOS and also ad hoc advisory come to investigate our site before our declaration. So he from the this is ICOMOS expert from UNESCO and from UNESCO in Cambodia. Yeah, he investigate to the site and we present all related to our document. He must clarify each our content and then make sure that it all complete. Yeah. He also have chance to visit a local that people they product craft. Yeah, Latin craft. And also visit our site conservation. Yeah. And other thing from the dossier, we have to prepare the management plan, and we have to have our law protection, cultural heritage, and especially for the royal degree for Sambor Prei Kuk. Yeah. And also sub degree. Yeah, for around the organization and function of the national authority. Yeah, for protection and development the culture side of Sambor Prei Kuk. And now after the we start our work, yeah, the national authority of Sambor Prei Kuk, they have 6 departments as this. Yeah. Yeah, this is the last of our declaration day, yeah, in 2017 at the UNESCO annual meeting. Yeah, the Sambor Prei Kuk have been declared as the World Heritage Site. Yes. So thank you very much for your attention. Yeah, this is all of my presentation.